Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jen and I'm so excited to bring you the second installment in my series here on my channel called Indie Brand of the Month. This month's video, May 2018, is going to be on a brand called BLUSHTRIBE Cosmetics. BLUSHTRIBE is the indie brand that I chose for May, and it's a brand that has products that I think will be just perfect for summer. As always, there's a giveaway in the video, so stay tuned to the end to see how to enter that. Without further ado, I present to you BLUSHTRIBE. Taken directly from BLUSHTRIBE's website, BLUSHTRIBE Cosmetics was established in June 2017 in the heart of London. BLUSHTRIBE Cosmetics started with providing synthetic makeup brushes and gradually introducing vegan and cruelty-free false eyelashes, followed by a wide range of cosmetics. BLUSHTRIBE ships worldwide except for Israel, and their shipping times take up to 7 days to process an order. They do not test on animals, and all of their products are cruelty-free. In the event your order is damaged or you're not satisfied with your purchase, you can contact BLUSHTRIBE at their email address. That will also be in the description below. BLUSHTRIBE offers a 14-day refund or exchange policy. On March 8th, 2018, I made my purchase through PayPal and immediately received an email confirmation of my order. Keep in mind my order was a pre-order, so my items did not arrive until April 20th. My purchase consisted of 3 eyeshadow palettes, a highlighter palette, 3 liquid lipsticks, a brush, and that was it. And it also came with a postcard, and the postcard read the following. Hey love, I'd like to personally thank you for your purchase and choosing BLUSHTRIBE to shop. I really appreciate your support and wish you all the best in the world. Here's a coupon code for you to use the next time you shop with BLUSHTRIBE. They gave me a code for 25% off my next order, which I thought was really cool. I hope that you are happy with your purchase, and in the unlikely event you aren't pleased, do get in touch with me via contact@blushtribe.com so I can rectify any issues. I hope you are happy and enjoy your goodies. Thank you again. Love, Sal. And that came with my order, which I thought was very cool to include a 25% discount. That's a decent amount in a discount. But with that being said, let's get into the fun part of digging into the swatches and my thoughts and all the products that I've purchased and have been using so far. I have been using these products for a month. First, we're going to go through these smaller products, get them out of the way, and get into the palettes. The first item I have is the Baked Highlighter in the shade Lagoon. Now, to the eye, it looks like it's going to be extremely glittery, but it's not. I actually really like it. It is nice on medium to deep skin tones, though. I wouldn't necessarily grab this if you're fair. You could look on their site and see if they have some lighter ones. But this one does pull a little peachy, but I happen to really like it, and I tend to gravitate towards peachy highlighters. It has a very beautiful glow, and as you can see, there's really no glitter whatsoever when it's applied. This is the brush I purchased, and I have not used this brush, so I cannot give you a review on it. I did purchase it because I do like the paddles at the end of these for the product to spread and use onto the face cleanly and then apply with the brush. So I will try this brush and get back to you, and as I use it, I will let you know in the comments down below. Now, up next, we have their 3 liquid lipsticks. I used one shade, this one, and I do like it. This is the shade Gulab. I do like this shade, and I do like the formula. The price point was decent, and it does have a scent. It's not an overpowering scent, but it's not a horrible scent, and it's not super strong. And I did not smell it during the wearing of it during the day. If I had to compare these, I would compare the formula to the BH Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, which I happen to like a lot. Next shade we have is 02. It doesn't have a name on it. It just has the sticker 02, and it's a very pretty strawberry, I'd say like a strawberry red. It's not a true red though. It leans towards the pink, but it's such a pretty color. And I chose these colors because of the time of year it was. I figured these would all be pretty for spring and summer. And this is the box that it comes in. I wanted you to see the box. And this is Arzu is the name of this shade, and it's just a hot pink. Not really a hot pink, more like a rosy pink. But it is very bright. And it's very pretty. Packaging doesn't feel very luxurious. It's very, very lightweight and a little too plasticky for my liking, but it doesn't bother me in any way. So now let's get into some of these palettes. I'm going to get into this one first. This is the Mallika palette, and it was pre-order. Came in a yellow envelope, the whole order, and everything was bubble wrapped inside the order for a second time around. The envelope itself was bubble wrap lining, and then the products were bubble wrapped, and they were in these boxes. But this did have a shade come broken, not broken to the point where I can't use it, but it was a little messy. So when I received it, as soon as I received it, I emailed BLUSHTRIBE and explained what happened, sent her a picture, and within minutes answered me back, said she would refund me $2 for the shade, or she could resend it. I didn't want to send it back and do shipping with her and all that nonsense. I thought the refund was more than fine. It didn't matter. If it was completely broken and I couldn't use the shade, I would say, yeah, I would have sent it back. But because it was just a few like chunks in it, I just kept it and I left it for the video. I wanted you to see it and tell you how the experience went, and experience with the issue of this was fine. I'm going to dump that out now so we don't have such a mess and get into the swatches. So as you can see, I just dumped it out, and that's how much product I lost. It's just a tiny, tiny bit. So as I said, she responded to me very nicely and very quickly, and the refund was fine for me. This is what the palette looks like up close. Now this is not one of the palettes that I've used on my eyes. And we will get into these swatches right now. They are very, very smooth, and they feel consistent to the other palette. And there you have the Mallika palette. It's so pretty, and it's such a good palette for summer and spring. This is the Blossom palette. I love the packaging. There's flowers on it. It's still wrapped in a little bit of the plastic, but it has a holographic sheen over the top, and of course comes with a clear sheet. This is the palette that I did use on my eyes, and I absolutely loved it. They are very, very soft, very creamy. They apply and blend beautifully. This is my favorite color in the palette. And I did not care for the white in this palette. And that bottom row is absolutely beautiful. I didn't use them on my eyes, but I did play with. I didn't complete a look with them on my eyes. I applied them to my eyes just to blend and see how they blend, and they blended beautifully. This is the Blossom palette. Like I said, the white is a dud. The next palette is this one here. This is another Brights palette. I find it much easier to gauge how an eyeshadow is going to be with a company, considering how they make their brights. It does come in the Morphe-esque type format, plastic palette. Not a big deal to me. I personally don't care as long as the shadows perform and do what they're supposed to do. So that's not a problem to me. I actually prefer that over some of the cardboard that I get in some of these palettes. We're going to swatch these fast because there's a lot of colors. And greens. The reds. These two are almost identical. Over here. Purples. Your lime greens. And your last set of some oranges and magentas. I guess this is the salmon coral section. Over here. Now I do have some thoughts on this palette. I think this is a great palette to start if you're new to makeup. Some of the shades in here are incredible and some of them are just plain duds. With that being said, the other two palettes that they have are beautiful. So it depends, I think, what you want to do with this palette. I do like the way they set this up in shade selections. For instance, what I thought was cool was in this section of 4 colors, you have a warm tone, a cool tone, a shimmer, and a pastel. And I like that they did that. I thought that was very unique and different. I've never seen that done before, so that was cool. I think this is a great palette to play around with. And like I said, there are a few shades that are somewhat duds, but then you have these that are absolutely gorgeous. The yellows I don't like at all. Even the bright one was very patchy for a shimmer, which I thought was weird. But that being said, it's priced right and it's not a bad palette, and I do like this over the Morphe palettes, and I do have several of them. And lastly, which is what I'm most excited for, is the highlighter palette. This was also a pre-order. This was the Luminescence Glow and Highlight palette. Comes in a sleeve with the beautiful holographic glitter packaging. It has, you know, the clear sheet and 6 highlighters. Here we have these 6 highlighters. And the bottom row. This is a greenie, this is a gold, and this is the color I wore. So as you can see, they are absolutely stunning. I tried wearing this one. It's too deep for me, so I went to this one. This one was too yellow. I didn't really care for that. I'm not a fan of highlighters that have pink or blue or green reflect, so that's just my personal preference, but they're gorgeous. And they look beautifully on the skin. They look wet. They don't look glittery. So I tried to go with the gold, and it was too deep for me, so then I went to this pinky rose gold, and it's just beautiful, and it's just the right shade for my skin tone. I like this palette because you can have fun with the top row, and then the bottom row you can use it on any skin tone. It should be suitable. In my opinion, it's suitable for any skin tone because you can pick and choose which one you want to use. I feel like this highlighter palette includes everyone, which is really cool. But I do love this shade very, very much. Some of my final thoughts on some of these products, if you're going to pick up any from them, I highly, highly recommend the highlighter palette. I do recommend this to medium to deep skin tones. However, they do have others on their site, so I recommend the product. I don't recommend the shade for everyone. But if you like this highlight, go check out the other shades that they have. This one I would say you can get pretty much on BH Cosmetics and have it a little bit better quality, but it is not a bad palette by any means. It just matters your price point, and it's a great price point, and it does deliver as just a couple duds. If I had to say to get anything from BLUSHTRIBE, I would pick the Blossom palette or the Mallika palette or both, and definitely the highlighter palette. So as far as the liquid lipsticks go, I do like the formula. I do like the colors that I chose. Would I say you have to pick them up for the price point? I'd say yeah, you would enjoy them as long as you like a thin consistency liquid lipstick and not something that's moussey. If you like something moussey, I don't think you would like these. I'll leave you more info in the description box on how this brush worked, and after using these even more, I'll go back and update. But from what I've used, and I've been using it for about a month now, I really enjoyed their brand, and I am going to pick up more products from them, and I look forward to seeing what else they bring out in the future. You guys have a great day and night, and I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye.